Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. Let me talk with you candidly today about your decision making when it's time to accept a job. And, let's say you have an offer. Let's say you have two offers. Let's say you're not destitute or a crisis financially. Let's say it's time for you to consider which job to accept. Whether you have one or multiple offers, one of the things hopefully you did early on in your job search is sit down and ask yourself, what's most important to you in the next job or organization? What will you need to see or hear to believe it's the right place for you to join? Hopefully, after you ask yourself that type of question, you're able to construct questions on your interviews that, when afforded an opportunity to pose questions, could allow you to evaluate and assess them in much the same way as they assess you. Now, when it comes time to making the decision, it's important to pull out those questions in order to evaluate and assess the opportunity. But I also want to remind you that if you're not in crisis, if you're not at a point where you're desperate, you know what I'm talking about. I can't quantify that for you, but you're the one who knows that. It's important to understand whether this organization fulfills your vision, your values, your mission in life, your standards of how you want to conduct yourself professionally in order to be able to consider accepting a position. Now, that comes with the evaluation of where do you want to wind up in your career. Do you want to be just another drone in the machine that's fulfilling some task who isn't allowed to think because the thinking is being done by people above he or she? Or do you want to be the leader that you probably are capable of becoming? And how does this job fulfill that objective for you to become a leader? Are you someone who sees yourself as nothing more than someone who's doing a job? And that's okay. Or are you someone who believes he or she can be a high achiever and high performer, that has certain values that a job or your career needs to fulfill in order to be able to feel like your life has had meaning? And if not, that's okay. But if you are someone like that, you need to determine whether or not this job fulfills that stepping stone place in your career that allows you to create another building block in advancing your career in the direction you want to achieve it. For me, that's become more about helping people and communicating effectively with them, to teach them the things that I've learned in my career as a headhunter and as a business coach, to be able to afford people the opportunities that I've had. For you, it's going to be whatever it is for you, but don't neglect that as part of your evaluation process. Make the time to consider whether or not this job is going to allow you to learn something or experience something that's going to help you on your path, or whether it's just another job. And you know what I'm talking about when I say that. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found today's video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, click the like button that's down below. Let people know that you liked the video and found it helpful. And if you're watching on my website, or if you want to come over to my website, the address is jeffaltman.com. While there, you can sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which I publish on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters that's good anywhere in the world. There's lots of good information that you can find on my sites, including other videos, previous articles for the e-zine, and podcasts for my radio show, No BS Job Search Advice Radio. There are places that you can post your resume to, easy to work with links, information about my books and guides to job hunting. There's the positions I'm recruiting for that are searchable, of course. There's just a lot of good information, plus info about my VIP personal search agent program. Again, if you want to go directly to the website, VIPpersonalsearch.com. That'll give you advice that will tell you about that program where I provide personal coaching. If you haven't already done so, by the way, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. I accept connection requests from people anywhere in the world as long as you're in a country not known for scams or spam, and as long as you're not a third-party recruiter. Sorry about that. Finally, are you trying to hire someone, or someone at your firm trying to hire someone? Send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact. I'd love to help your firm staff a position. I'd love to help someone get back to work. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.